Oh my goodness.
Water?
I would actually love some water.
Hi, welcome. We're starting. Welcome to this episode of Live at Ritual Space. This is our 15th episode.
Oh my goodness, happy 15 episodes.
We've been working, we've been practicing, we've been getting it down, we've been finding what works, finding what doesn't work. We had some ghosts at some point. They meddled with our mic and our sound, and now we're here. This is the level we've accomplished, and we will be continuing to skyrocket into outer space. So yeah,
Snaps for that.
so next step is we podcast live from like a space shuttle
Yes.
orbiting Earth, I think is the next
think
place
that's the
we'll
way to
go
do
with
it.
this. I mean, the trajectory is kind of like, that's kind of where we're
I
headed.
agree. I'm being a difficult guest is what's happening, and Jill's being an angel.
No,
Thank you.
we are happy to hydrate.
Yeah, that's showbiz. Baby.
This is showbiz. And we definitely want to take a break to hydrate and welcome our friends.
Hydrate those vocal cords.
Important.
Yes.
I learned that through voice class.
Yes.
I'm so proud.
So I know we want to make sure Jill's here.
Oh God, we're okay.
I know that let's snuggle up a little bit.
Yeah. Whole time.
We've got some fun things coming up
We do.
on the Ritual Space calendar. Content Day.
Content Day is coming. So nice. We're gonna do it twice. Content Day is on the 30th. That is a Saturday. Next Saturday, from 10 to 4, it's an open house, so you can come anytime during the day you want or need. You can come for the whole time for sure. We'd love that, but not necessary. And we're gonna be making content. We're gonna be amazing. Opportunity to receive and also give like mini services, mini offerings. Last time I got some breath work in exchange for content, and I also got my first chiropractor adjustment, and that was kind of dope.
You really never know. You really never know what's going to go down on Content Day, but it's always last time it was really fun, and there were people who came that helped it to be just like a really good place of community.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you're doing it alone, and somebody's there to film you and smile at you so that you don't feel awkward. And we got some really good stuff for Ritual Space, and I know other people got good stuff for their YouTube channels and Instagram Reels and TikToks. So
I missed it last time, so I'm really, really pumped that you guys are doing it again.
Yeah.
We had such great feedback about it, and people reaching out after the fact, like, let us know when you do that again. And I was like, well, I know I need to make content all the time anyway.
Right.
So what if we tried this on a monthly basis, batch create, or even like have the opportunity to like participate in something like, Aaron and Zach Lester were here, and Aaron is planning the Cynotype workshop on the 6th. It's going to be really cool. She's so good at what she does. And like, to make promotion for that workshop, she brought a bunch of stuff to Cynotype. And so I got to like do arts and crafts too.
Yeah.
And like film myself doing it. And, you just never know. I think if you come to Content Day this month on the 30th, you can help me make props for a photo shoot that I'm planning. So get into it.
Content creation is one of those things that's, necessary for entertainment or for business ownership, for education, for everything. And for me, it can be like the bane of my existence. So the opportunity to do it in a space that doesn't feel like that feels safe and like creative and fun and like community oriented.
Absolutely.
It's like massive.
It's like, especially as a business owner, you have to be everything.
You have to be everything.
And like content can be like something that I've historically had a hard time with.
Me too.
But also like, if I'm going to be dead ass about my business, I have to show up and make meaningful content. So how do I enjoy that process? And that's exactly why Content Day honestly exists. I was like, how do we just like set a vibe, have some mocktails and some snacks, and like, can we also like be productive while we vibe?
Yeah.
And like help each other create that meaningful content.
I think we
Mhm.
can.
I think it's already
Yeah.
happening.
I think it's
So,
happening.
I agree. Game changer
Yeah.
for small business ownership.
And we
for sure.
also have your classes coming up in events.
Spellbound. Yeah, Spellbound
That's
Sound.
been a vibe too.
It is such a vibe. It's the first and third Tuesday of every month, and we do a bunch of warm-ups and like vocal workout, and then we'll usually do a lesson. Right now we're doing music theory, so we're learning how to like read music, harmonize, sight read, that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. And then we do live critiques if we have time, which lately we haven't, just because like everyone's been asking such good questions. We've been getting really into the
That's
lessons. It's really, really cool. The reception has been really great so
That's
far.
awesome. Are you
Yeah.
finding that you're getting a lot of people returning?
Yeah. I have like the same couple of people that come every time, and then I have like new people that also come in.
Great.
It's really, really nice. It's
That's
very
awesome.
wholesome. I'm glad that
Aw.
it feels like it's making a difference for people that like
Yeah.
want to make more music in their everyday life.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Tough to make space for like making music sometimes when you get out of high school and college and all the places that you like do that.
So
kind of
when is
thing.
that event normally?
It is the first and third Tuesday of every month, 7 to 8:30, right here at
Oh,
Visual
yeah.
Space. Yeah. The Hannah Montana
I'll be-
like through it. Just whoa, yeah.
Live some Hannah Montana. Honestly, I feel like I would be better at singing if I wore a wig.
Honestly,
Like,
I get
If
that.
I could just like be someone else
I'm.
Can you do that?
I disagree. I think it
Bring
could be you and be a great singer.
in a wig. Have
In a wig.
I
Make
think
your
I'm just-
decisions.
You know, when I had like lost a lot of hair, I really considered getting a wig, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I just don't know if I'm a wig person.
Well, we don't know
My
until
scalp
we try.
would be like sweaty and itchy.
You know what?
Anyway, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like sensory wise would mess me up. I played Joanna in Sweeney Todd when I lived in California.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I wore like a big blonde wig.
Oh,
and
wow.
That was crazy. Can I
Yeah,
swear on this
yeah,
podcast?
Of course.
Okay,
We
it's
don't
fine. Yeah, that shit was sweaty and itchy,
bet.
and I wore it for like 5 hours at a time. It was great. It was awesome.
Okay.
Living.
I feel like you do have to like embody the wig, like
Mhm.
the hair.
Certain
Turns you into something.
je ne sais quoi.
It's
Yeah.
your Sasha Fierce, if you will.
Yes, exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I need to embody that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just like wear wigs for a day and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making that a video.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Content
really
day
interesting
idea.
idea. That would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Just become your alter ego for a day. I feel like that might be like therapeutic as
Just like making
I
our
think
alter
so.
egos, like really.
Can we
being
do
conscious
this?
of
It sounds like we're doing it.
It's really fun.
That sounds really,
I
really
would
fun.
come to. So I'll be honest. I went to one voice class because I was here to help set up a projector that I didn't actually have to help set up.
Okay.
Because Carling is a
Handled it.
competent
Oh,
person.
yeah,
and she
I'll figure
figured
it
it out. And I stayed, and I was like, whoa, like I have not sang in a like I don't sing outside of the shower.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you sing in
in
the
the
shower
car.
though? Do you sing in the car?
I sure do.
Here's the thing, making music with other people is something that like humans have done since the dawn of time. And we have moved so far out of it because we have this thing where you think that in order was bullshit.
Yeah.
Like making music with other people is such like a visceral and like magical experience that so many people don't get simply because they feel like they shouldn't make noise if it's not like good enough.
And if we've been conditioned
Tough.
away
Ouch.
to make noise,
felt
that
that
it
one.
must be something powerful.
Yeah.
And humans have been singing and making music, whether you're good at it or not, for worship, for celebration or whatever, forever.
Yeah.
And like, that's the goal. It's just to like make
Totally.
more people participate.
And I will say, I
in
feel
that.
like church, there are some things where like church has got a lot on those types of activities. So if you don't, if you go to church, then you can get some of that out. But if you're not somebody who resonates with that, it's hard. You're hard pressed to find a place where people just come to sing like as a choir.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it is tough. And there are some great choirs. My friend Danielle is involved with a choir, the Florida Master Singers, Fort Myers Master Singers, and they sing together and they're amazing. And there are places to do that, but if it doesn't work with your schedule or whatever,
Yeah.
if you are too intimidated to join like a choir or you can't make the time commitment, it can be so difficult. So that's why Spellbound is so special.
Yeah,
It's
that is.
so special. No, I really like what you're creating. And it was
Thank
interesting
you.
feedback for me to observe in myself, just like it was super out of my comfort zone to sing. Like I was just talking to someone like literally yesterday about my like fear of karaoke.
Right. We should go karaoke.
We should go
In
karaoke.
wigs.
In wigs. Yes! We have to make our alter egos and go to karaoke. That is brilliant.
I
Happening.
say we do it.
I agree.
We could bring it here. We could literally just project karaoke on the wall.
Can.
Oh my goodness.
Karaoke. That would be so fun.
There's a 5th Tuesday in September.
Ooh, let's do karaoke for Tuesday in September.
I will bring all my gear. I do not care.
Do you have
Mark
wigs?
your fucking calendars.
If y'all
Buy
see
your
this,
wigs, girl.
if y'all see this on the
Fix your
Ritual
wig.
Space Spellbound Instagram in a couple days, you know where it started. It's here.
I have
Okay.
full body chills right now.
Yeah, that sounds just so much fun. And we can get the lyrics up. We can get the lyrics
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can all just scream
Life
sing to
is
each
a
other.
highway. That's what I'm thinking.
That's
Oh.
brilliant. The Cheetah
Oh.
Girls version?
Ballads only.
Yes. Hair
It's
bands
just-
only.
It's just the
For
Cheetah
wig
Girls, honestly.
Dude.
Yeah, we'll do a trio. I
Okay.
wanna be like Cinderella. Maybe.
This is really a place of empowerment, and
Yeah.
that's what Carling is creating.
Yes. And
she
I
just
wanna-
got me from admitting that I don't like singing in public to now being in a 3-person performance at
Yeah.
a karaoke night.
We
Like,
build things, man.
I'm growing. I'm expanding in front of your eyes.
in front of your eyes in real time.
That's you, babe.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I do want to know. All right, pausing on that
Okay.
because that's the wonderfulness, and we're definitely doing
Yes.
that. But pausing on that, I do want to hear more about your background and kind of like what do you do?
Yeah. Okay.
Who
So
are you?
Who are
you?
Who am I? Well, I started making music at 3 years old. My mom was
Oh.
a worship leader, and so I joined
Ah,
a church choir. Very, very,
ah.
very little. And then I started playing guitar and writing music at 8, and I, was terrible. Was just awful at it. of course.
8-year-old.
Yeah.
What were those lyrics like?
I still remember some of them, and they were embarrassing. I
bet.
straight up, there's a song in 6th grade that my family swore was so good, like made me record it and whatever. And
Oh,
there's
no.
a line in it that it's literally beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and darling, I want to be
Mm.
holding you.
Oh yes. Oh yes, it is.
7th grade Carly goes hard, going crazy. I know.
That is inspired.
Who let me
Wow.
do that?
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like I was so poetic when I was a little
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
I would have been all over that.
I had a book of poetry
yeah.
under my pillow.
Baby chill under
Yeah.
your pillow.
Yeah, I would like write.
Stop.
That's like so good though.
And she's in there somewhere.
I remember I would sing
I've
Pocahontas
lost
before
connection.
bed. Play with the
Pocahontas is
colors of the
best.
wind.
Yeah, Colors of the Wind is the
That's
song.
a great song.
Yeah, it's like Colors of the
Oh,
Wind,
Bob.
Reflections from Mulan.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of.
There's a middle school version of me that would like fall asleep listening to the Rent soundtrack.
Okay.
That's so theater kid coded.
Thank you. And I was never brave enough to be an actual theater kid, but I was like in my bedroom at night. I'm a theater kid.
Yeah.
I listened to my Rent soundtrack on my CD player with my
Yeah.
over
Oh,
the
yeah.
head
The
headphones. Yes,
Yes.
thank you. And like I would sing out loud if I wasn't like being mindful, and then my mom would come and be like, "Go to bed."
That would happen to me
Go to
too. My
sleep.
parents would yell at me.
I'm not gonna light your candle. Like, go to bed. Okay.
I
Sounds like
was a
Mimi.
theater kid. I
Yes.
was like all in it. Well,
Fully
I
in it.
wasn't, and then I started going to North my sophomore year of high school, and they're like so big on musical theater, so I just like dove right on in.
Oh,
And then I did theater after high school. I was like traveling and doing stuff everywhere. I did like the
Wow.
Polar Express in
Wow.
Orlando, and
How
then
fun.
I did some stuff in DC, and then I went to California and I did like Seussical. I did a steampunk Seussical.
What? That sounds amazing.
And I did Sweeney Todd. And then COVID happened and I got sent back here and I was like, what am I gonna do? So I started gigging, and then eventually I started teaching, and then I stopped teaching, and then I started teaching again. And that was like Spellbound. And now I'm here. I gig, I like play out weddings and events and bars and restaurants and that kind of thing. And then I teach adults here with Spellbound, and then I teach kids with dynamic education.
Cool.
And then I do whatever else I want. When people are like, what do you do for work? I'm like, I do whatever I want for a living.
I love that for you.
I just, yeah.
I do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I do what I gotta do to survive.
It's the way to be.
Yeah, that's the way to be. I agree wholeheartedly. But yeah, that's kind of how I ended up here.
Wow, traveling.
Wow, traveling. Yeah.
Wow,
It's so
traveling.
weird. I had a teacher that used to say the more you can do, the more you will do. And she was so mean to me, but I did take that. and I, like every theater teacher, like I feel like if you didn't even go to
Wait, what was the quote? Tell me.
The more you can do, the more you will do. So what she meant by that was when you're auditioning in musical theater, like if you can do a lot, if you can also play the guitar, you can book a role that plays guitar. If you can do aerial arts, you can book a role that does aerial arts. If you can dance, they'll book you to dance. Like you get more opportunities based on how much you can do. And I've taken that on a very broad spectrum. So I like submit for musicals and I'll go do that. I submit to act and I'll go do that. I like end up dancing or teaching or singing or, you know, any of those things.
Have you ever done any local theater?
I have done a lot of local theater.
Okay.
I did more when I was younger. I don't really so much anymore.
Okay.
But I did a bunch of stuff at Cultural Park in Cape. I did Pajama Game and All Shook Up and Hairspray. I was Penny in Hairspray.
Fun.
It was very fun. And then New Phoenix, before they closed RIP, I got to do Head Over Heels with them, and that was really fun. I got to play my first like lesbian character, which was like very meaningful to me because I don't see a lot of representation for myself in like media and theater. So that was like super
amazing.
Cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I miss theater a lot. I have done a little bit of acting here and there, but it's just
not your focus.
Not my focus. Yeah, every industry has its own like kind of like little toxic things and things that are so like magical and beautiful, and theater's full of things that are magical and beautiful, but it's also full of like judgment and that kind of thing. And for me, I was like, okay, I need to take a step back from that because the way that I'm talking to myself and seeing myself, it like takes a toll. So
that's a lot of self-awareness.
Therapy does wonders.
Oh yeah, it does. Absolutely. And really, like when you're
Amen.
when you're able to like be self-aware in that way, it almost like becomes those bumpers to help steer you toward those things that really do light you up, that don't take away from you and drain from you.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of what you said is you're focused on like education now. It sounded like, tell us more about that experience, you doing music and education.
So I actually started in education very, very young. And then when I turned 18, I got my child development associates. I was teaching preschool. You know, I thought that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life. But unfortunately, people don't treat teachers very well. People don't treat educators very well.
You don't say.
Like I was very undervalued, particularly, I don't know if you know the statistic, but preschool teachers in the state of Florida are the lowest paid out of any teachers anywhere in the country. I was getting paid $10. I was getting paid $10 an hour to take care of 24-year-olds at a time. And I loved it, but I also found myself so like drained and whatever. So I got out of it, and then I just missed it so much because education is I'm sure you get education as a calling, like being able to like shape young minds and know that like while they're in your care, they're like safe and loved, and like they can feel that is so like it's just so special. There's nothing like it.
Well, it just seems like if you, and I was somebody who, when I was little, I was going to be a teacher for forever.
Me too.
And so it's something where it's like you can have that passion for teaching and the skill of communicating and really like helping younger people to grow and expand their mind. You can have that skill to do that. But unfortunately, a lot of the systems that are created right now don't necessarily value those skills or cater to those skills. And there's a lot of distractions there, which I think is changing and will change for the better, for the worse in some ways. But I think, you know, what I've done is similar to you, where once I kind of explored like psychic abilities and the energy work that I do, whether it's Reiki or even business, you know, business mindset, I will do I automatically am going to do classes about it.
Of course.
Because if your heart is a teacher, you're going to teach the things that you're most passionate about and try to, you know, right now straddle that like idea of being in the system of education plus, you know, trying to walk humanity toward a place where we're opening up to education in the ways that are actually more beneficial to people. So what do you find to be beneficial about the way that you teach or the things that you've seen when you do your classes?
My favorite thing with my classes now is to encourage people to show up for themselves. And I feel like music has gotten to a place where people want to show up and show out for other people. And then if they can't do that, then they don't embrace this part of themselves that loves this, that connects to this. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds a lot like American Idol syndrome, you know, almost like it's almost like people, you're right. I haven't really thought of that, but it's like, it's about showing up to like show the world what I can do instead of like showing up to bring my gift to people in a way that lifts me up. So I love that you're focusing on that.
Or even just like for yourself, like we were talking a little bit about this before we started, but music is so healing and is used in so many therapies and that kind of thing because it connects your left and right brain in a way that is completely unique. Like almost nothing else does that the way that music does. And it's so good for your brain. It's good for your body. It's good for your nervous system. It's like incredibly regulating. Like, and a lot of people are not able to tap into that because they feel like they can't without knowing what to do or whatever. And that is to a degree true. Like you can definitely try to sing things and whatever, which is what a lot of Spellbound is based around, is like, let me not try to like make you sound like anybody else or make you sound a specific way, but like, let's get you to sound like you in like a very safe and comforting way, both like mentally, emotionally, and then also like physically.
Totally.
It's great.
I did a lot of theater growing up, and I went to
we love theater kids.
Grandma's Idol and Fiddler on the Roof. Okay. She was a ghost in a dream. It was like the role I was born to play. Anyways, so she was a ghost grandmother in a dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was
acting.
Super fun. Yeah, I got the like weird roles that were super fun.
That's good.
But then I went to college and it was a little bit bigger, you know, smaller fish, bigger pond situation. And I remember the person who I was auditioning for said to me, "Your voice is a little tinny." And I was like, "Oh, I'm never doing this again. Bye." And I totally gave it up. Like it took nothing to like blow me over and just be like, oh, white flag, I'm done. I'm never entering this again. But it's interesting because those little comments can like have such a huge effect.
They really do.
Yeah.
Especially when you're singing, because it's not like you're playing an instrument. They're critiquing you. Yeah. And like your bodily, that can be a lot.
So I love what you're saying though, that you're like, you don't have to sound like anybody else. Sound like yourself, or even explain what the heck does tinny mean. Even like I was like, throaty, nasally. I don't really know. What that even means. You know,
that's the tough part about teaching voice though, is like teaching like placement or like exactly what things sound like or how to make them not sound that way is so it can be so difficult because you need to get into your body so much and get used to like feeling those little things,
the air pockets and things.
It's really
wild.
interesting to think about.
It's really, really, really technical, and I'm such a geek about it.
You are.
It's like I'm such a nerd
I noticed
about
that
it.
in the 20 minutes of class that I attended previously.
I really nerd out about it.
But it's really, I mean, I feel like any good teacher is a huge nerd about what they're teaching and what they're talking about. That gives you credibility because you eat, sleep, and breathe that shit. So you're the person to come learn from. And I learned so much, like singing from the throat versus the diaphragm. I'd be singing from the throat.
Oh, girl.
I'd be belting Beyonce from the throat.
Oh, no, girl.
No, I know.
Can't be doing
But
that.
it makes sense. Like, of course, you're like, this is where my voice box is.
Yeah.
This is where I make sound from. Like, if nobody
but you were
tells
like,
you.
and I think it was in the class you were like talking about like the breathing and like the movement in the diaphragm, as like you're singing from the diaphragm, and I was like then I was trying to think about breathing.
It's weird. You feel the way your diaphragm like contracts, and it's so wild.
I just had never had to like. That's exactly why. This is also. I mean, I had to leave for person. Like I had to go, but like. I was like, just like so embarrassed.
Yeah,
I mean, I had nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, not at all.
But that was my experience, like, and even just being with my voice and using it in that way. So I was like, oh, I learned a lot. So I'll probably be back in class,
please
soon,
yeah.
because I gotta have a different. That would be healing. That would be.
I think so. I think there's so much healing needed for throat.
I think so.
For sure.
Chakras.
For sure. Yeah. Very good for your throat chakras. Very like aligning. But that's like part of the reason we do stretches. We do breath work. And we do body scans usually at the beginning of every class. Like,
I love that.
And yeah, it's just like gets you into your body and ready to do the thing.
So I have to ask this question because I am so incredibly sensitive to music. And I don't mean to make it all about me for a second, but I just feel like there might be something more here.
Theater kids are safe here.
Okay.
Theater kids are safe here. It's like, Leo season, babe.
Yes. And we're here. Yeah. So I think we might have transitioned to Virgo, but we're on the cusp.
Are we really? I don't know what day it is.
So. Yeah, it's hard to know what day it is, but we're close.
Yeah, we're close.
So I like when I was growing up, if there was a song on where I could, because I feel emotion so intensely, it would like feel physically painful for me to listen to like a certain song that is not like the vibe I'm on. If I'm not on that wavelength and that song is playing, it's like murderous. And feel that way. Like my kids are like, let's play this song. And I'm like, nope, can't do it. Mommy can't handle it. And not going to do it while I'm just driving down the street. And I'm going to feel like, because a lot of music on the radio is pretty much like expressing really difficult pain. And I can feel that in the music. And it was never so bad as when I was working at a shop and I was doing psychic work and they had just like random background music playing, but I'm so expanded and I'm like, okay, don't focus on Taylor Swift right now and her problems. You're not reading Taylor Swift. You're reading this person in front of you. And I would have to really like, it was painful. It's painful for me to listen to music that like pulls me. And I don't know if that's like if being sensitive or affected isn't necessarily a good thing, or if it's like a blockage to like feeling.
I don't know.
Or
I wonder if that was the point. Don't they say like music is attuned to a certain hertz or frequency to like?
It is to be like podcast on this, and I'm not like super well known, but it used to be on something different. It used to be on a slightly different frequency.
432 hertz.
Okay, yes. And then they switched it. Now it's like 440, I want to say.
Or like 450 or something.
Something like that. Yeah. And like if you're like music is already energetically so powerful.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And
pure frequency.
Pure frequency. And not only that, but like people are putting like these like, I really do think like people put like ties to their soul into their music, into the things that they create. And that is very, very, very energetically powerful. And if you are susceptible to outside energy, like you can absolutely pick up on that. Not only that, but like as y'all know, what you say out loud and like what you listen to is very powerful on your outlook and your mindset.
100%.
And so like even just like singing popular songs, like if you like that mindset can get into you. There was an album I loved that I had to stop listening to. No tea, no shade, Olivia Rodrigo, but there was
I won't
like
tell her.
don't tell her. She's so excellent. She's such a great vocalist. She's such a great songwriter. And I had to stop listening to a lot of her music because that I catch myself being like I'm so insecure. I think that'll die before I drink. I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And like, I would sing stuff like that over and over and over again. Right. And then you don't realize it because you're like, oh, I'm just jamming. But like you do internalize so much of that energy.
And I get an aspect of it is you want to express those parts of yourself and bring them into the light
For
to
sure.
heal them, especially for the songwriter. And then it resonates with somebody else. And when there is a vibe that I attach to, you know, like if it's like some like like super gangster rap, anger, murderous, that was incredibly healing for me in a certain period of my life when I was very disempowered, and I listened to it all the time and I could feel it charging me in a positive way. Right. So, and then like, I know people will talk about, I mean, we're always going to bring up Beyonce, especially if we're talking about music.
Yeah.
So people talk about going to her concerts and then like going back to their regular lives afterwards and being like, what are we doing? We are not living. We are not living here. And they have this like grief after going to her shows because she's so purposeful about every aspect of the performance and the music and the vocalizations that she brings to the table. Like she's so great at what she does. And I think that what you're saying is it is so powerful, but what is going on there?
In your brain?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sure. Let's go there.
What is going on in your brain when you're listening to music? Honestly, I think that music is kind of like a mix between picking up on someone's words and picking up on their energy at like the same time in a way that like it also incorporates all of these other people, all these other energies, all these other like tiny little bits and things that just like streamline directly into your brain. And there are times where we can use music to feel seen and feel understood and feel not alone, to like channel emotions or access emotions that like you don't even know that you're quite feeling yet. But it can also be used to influence you just in the same way that any media can you. So you got to be careful and intentional about what you're listening to and what you're putting out. But it can be such a powerful tool for yourself and for your brain and for your body and for your feelings and for your connections with other people, for your community, for all of these different things. If you know how to use it for you instead of against you. And there's just so much negativity around particularly like performing or singing with other people or singing in front of other people or that kind of thing. And I feel like it's all kind of linked to that.
Absolutely.
It's all interconnected.
Yes. Kind of intimate and vulnerable when you think of it.
It is. But I can definitely relate to the, like you can feel like, okay, this does not align with how I need to be thinking or feeling right now. And that gets tough in performance, particularly.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Because I'll be like not feeling it one day. I'll be like, not doing it. And then all of a sudden, I'll have to be playing happy little love songs in Margaritaville while I'm, I'm like, oh gosh, this is terrible.
That sounds really hard.
Love songs.
Yeah. Love songs when you're going through a breakup. Oh my goodness.
Or breakup songs when your relationship is happy.
Yeah. And you're like,
I don't want to go there right now.
No. Yeah. It's, So
I have a question for both of you. What are you listening to currently?
Do you want to go first?
What's resonating with you this week?
I listen to so many like lo-fi chill background bops. Some of that my analog journal that you like, that
it's a great
YouTube channel, because
Mhm.
there's so many like different genres from around the world, and it's all blended on records. So
Ooh.
that's like all day. And it's really like, if anything gets into like a sadness, it's out of there. It's pretty upbeat because I think that like through my day, I'm trying to like move things along and be in a flow. And also I'm influencing people as I'm teaching. So I have to take care of them as well and their brains.
Mhm.
So that's really, I mean, I'm not listening to other music.
You're in a place of getting regulated and staying clear, is what that sounds
Hell
like.
yes.
Hell
What it
yeah.
sounds like.
Hell
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's so good.
Hell
Yeah.
I've been listening to all kinds of stuff. I listen to a lot of rap these days, a lot of hip hop. I've been really in like, I'm kind of phasing out of pop girl mode, but especially in like the Chapel, Remy Wolf like era of things. I listen to like a lot of Remy Wolf. I listen to a lot of Hozier. I listen to a lot of stuff. My on repeat right now is like Soup by Remy Wolf and this song called World Keeps Turning by Pertinence.
Okay.
It's like very positive and very like motivating for me. It's like
that.
my like drive into work song when I don't feel like doing that.
I have to add to mine. Like when I am listening to music lately, the songs that I will listen to is the Wicked song.
Good. Divine Gravity.
Yeah.
Oh, Slay.
Oh,
and
Cynthia Erivo's version.
Yeah.
Slay.
And then like the more upbeat Beyonce stuff.
Yes.
Energy, Alien Superstar, some Cowboy Carter stuff. But
her energy through her music is so powerful. She's like if I need to feel like a bad bitch in 3.5 seconds, I turn on Beyonce.
Shoulder.
Lemonade got me through a really dark time.
Yeah.
That album, for sure.
I really can't listen to it because of that, but it's so good. I mean, Formation's so good.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Lately I've been letting the AI DJ on Spotify guide my vibe.
I usually always like whatever you put on. Whenever you put something on, it's right for everything.
Lately I've been listening to I've been kind of like revisiting stuff I used to listen to in like 2023. So a lot of Anderson .Paak, Janelle Monáe.
So yes.
Oh my
so
God,
good.
I love Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, and just similar vibrations to that.
Yeah.
But I have to say I've been listening to the Bieber album.
Oh, really? I haven't heard anything about it. What do you think about it?
I'm just feeling it.
You like it?
It's a vibe?
I like it. It's a vibe.
Man. Okay.
It's a vibe. Yukon is my current like 3 times in the morning, and then I start my day.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
your
know
breakfast.
what it is. I just like it gets me in my body in a way I enjoy.
I see that.
Anything that gets you dancing, top tier.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's true.
I don't know. There's something about like beats, like Afro beats.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to a lot of music with that.
Yep.
It's just getting me. It helps me be embodied because I am so in my head all the time.
Yeah.
Always thinking about things. So like any music just heavy gets me into my body and like in a, like a very like fun way.
Yeah.
Is kind of what I need right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we also need to be doing more dancing. Like now that I'm thinking about it.
Karaoke dance party.
Karaoke dance party. Stop.
I
want to do that. That sounds amazing.
Let's get nasty. Come on.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
I will jump at any opportunity to throw ass. Y'all don't even know.
For one
And we
more
found the
day.
meme for today's episode.
Oh yeah.
Jump at any opportunity to throw ass. Yeah. That's true. And I say it so often that like if you post that, people would be like, "Oh, you had garlic on it?"
Yeah.
There were better places to like go out and dance locally because
where does one go?
I truly have
the kids go. Where do the youths go?
I don't want to go there.
True.
No, yeah,
I won't be there.
It
When I was
doesn't
in
have to be only youths. Like the growns can also.
Yeah,
But,
The growth.
The
We've got the
growth.
growth going on. I want somebody dancing like this in the corner. Like I want
That's
a
me.
grandma.
I'm just kidding. I'm like doing
grandma.
the sprinkler.
Oh,
I dance like a suburban white dad. It's
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
After she says she's gonna throw ass.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm a suburban white dad that throws ass.
It's a
just to be clear.
spectrum. It's a spectrum.
Me now visioning my father throw ass.
You're welcome.
Okay, can we make that
Thank
the
you.
Can that be this episode?
Very memeable episode. Okay, well, let's talk about throwing ass and the entertainment industry.
Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Segue. Excellent.
Segue.
Let's talk about throwing ass in the music industry.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, when you're performing, because
Mhm.
you also play gigs,
Mhm.
you're throwing ass.
So tell us,
Okay.
how is the ass
We're so-
throwing?
The answer is not no. So most of the time it's just me and my guitar. I play solo more often than I do anything else. So it's just like me and my guitar, and I'm singing and playing guitar. But I front a couple of bands, and when I front bands, like I am going berserk on stage. I'm like throwing my hair around and spinning
That's
and
fun.
like jumping up and down and like getting the crowd into it. Like
I
it's
love
really,
that.
really fun energetically.
Cool.
It's like a big old party.
Yeah.
If you want to come party, I think I've got a gig at Bay Street Yard, September
Oh.
19th with a band. It's me and my friend Luis on bass, Tim on guitar, and my friend Jaheim on drums, who's like a friggin' monster. He's so good.
That
So
sounds fun.
if y'all want to come out and party, we'll be there 6 to 9 at Bay
Okay.
Street Yard in
I'll come
Fort
throw ass.
Myers. Yes. No, throw ass. I will
You down to throw?
do it.
Instagram. Who's coming with me?
Instagram, come throw ass.
Who's throwing ass? No one. No one is watching.
No
Love
one
it.
is watching. That's okay.
Well,
They catch the recap.
we get
I
like
guess
a
we can.
big crowd surf with us.
Yeah. I feel like we could absolutely make that happen.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But yes,
Oh.
so usually I'm by myself, so I'm not throwing nearly as much.
I
ass
mean,
as
maybe you
would
could add to just like think about it.
Yeah.
You can do some more.
Yeah.
Just think
It's
about
tough. Okay, so like the tough thing about the industry in this area is that like I feel like women particularly walk a very fine line in it.
Mm.
Like there's, an expectation, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we know what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
we know. Mhm.
It's like there and I don't know. I just got like rejected from a band relatively recently because I had a pride flag in my bio and I had the word advocate in my bio, and they said that was too political for them and they didn't want to have me anymore. Like they didn't even let me audition. They didn't even want to like see me.
That sounds homophobic.
It was, but that's just the reality of performing here is that like if I'm going to appeal to everyone, I'm appealing to people who will hate me because I'm a woman, will hate me because I'm gay, will hate me because I stand up for people whose, voices aren't being heard.
Yeah.
And
That's really hard.
it's a really tough balance because I want to be authentically myself and I want to show up for myself and for others in the way that I want to show up.
Yeah.
But I also have to like, stake my livelihood on it, pay my bills and whatever. So
Right.
it can be really tough. I've had some horrific happenings as like a front woman in my time in entertainment here over the past like 5 years. And yeah, it can be messy. It can be really messy and really like disheartening. And it's hard not to let your relationship with your art change when you're doing it for a living in a medium that you don't have as much control over as maybe you'd like. So
Yeah.
it's, the ups and downs.
It really is so vulnerable to do that, especially for to do anything. I feel like so many things are, but especially to what you just said, like if I can't show up authentically as myself and like
Mm-hmm.
then what's the point of
Right.
the art if you can't express yourself authentically?
Mhm.
But there is a place for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe not everywhere, but
Yeah.
Right.
you're not for everyone.
I am not for everyone. Yeah, I've learned that. And it's
Can't
been,
be.
You can't be. And it's been a process trying to like both find myself in my art, but also separate myself from my art so that I can like do it in a capacity that like I can like make a living, and then also do it in a capacity that like fulfills me as an artist
Absolutely.
and as a creator. Obviously there are some places like if that band came back and was like, no, we want you, we were just kidding, I'd be like, no, because there are some places that don't deserve my energy,
Right. You're
and
not
don't deserve my
aligned.
talent and my space, my time. But you know, sometimes I have to like go places where I know that like I'm not exactly aligned, but I have to kind of put that show on. I have to like put the face on, put the character together, and go do my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the show
Yeah.
must go on. Kind of
It's like customer service, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like
Wow.
I work a customer service job,
Wow.
but it's just I'm just singing for people. That's really what it is.
I've never heard it put that way. That's really
Do
interesting.
you feel that way in like gigs? Like when you show up to certain
Gigs
places?
specifically, yeah. Like I know I have to show up in a way that I can be well liked by everyone, and
palatable.
palatable. That's a great word for it. Yeah. And I'm not I wouldn't say I'm a particularly palatable person. Like normally I'm very outspoken about like my views and my opinions and my thoughts and my feelings. And that's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally okay. But there are times I have to be everyone's cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So,
especially if you're going to sing covers.
Yeah.
At a gig.
Yeah.
Do you like is there like a song or an artist that you felt compelled to play even though you don't really like them because it's going to pander to the audience?
Oh, yes, absolutely. There have been many. Specifically, actually, you know, I've kind of come around to it, but I used to hate playing Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Sure.
Sure.
Just fair.
Like I was like so stuck. Now it's gotten to a place where if I'm playing it with a band and the band's energy is really good, I'll party hard to it. I'll go hard.
Okay.
But there are songs that I will not.
Oh God. I just couldn't do. I can't do it because
Like what?
especially because I'm so averse. Like I cannot.
It's really tough.
I could not. I admire you.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you shouldn't. It's just I just get up there and I fake it. You know what I mean? It's very, very theater kid coded. I won't play Blurred Lines. It's been on a couple of set lists for bands that I've joined, and when people bring it up, I'm like, I will not sing that.
Okay.
I'm not singing that.
There's the line.
There's the line. Yeah.
I have a very strong line about Blurred Lines.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm sorry.
Hard line.
I was like, I will stand on stage and step touch while somebody else sings it, but I will not be singing that to a crowd.
Yeah.
Like, I will not be giving any sort of creepy.
I just
assaulty
want
energy.
like the cheesy, like where are the cheesy 80s bands in the local Southwest Florida Fort Myers
There
area?
They're playing at Space 39.
Oh my God.
Space
Yes,
39?
Space 39. Well, I've played at bands Space 39, don't really anymore, but they're at Space 39. There are a ton of like Backstreets has like cover bands often.
Like girl bands, girl 80s.
There are
bands.
not girl bands.
That's what I'm looking for.
I've been performing here for over a decade in bands, and I've only ever performed with like one other girl in a band that I was in at a time.
And that was in an 8-piece
band. Oh my God, I would love
I'm down.
to be like,
guys, I'm gonna admit something.
Yes. Come on. Hit us with it. This is the safe space.
In high school, I wanted to start Ingrid Michaelson and Dido cover band.
Oh, that's so cute.
You could do it.
I tried.
You tried it.
How'd that go?
It was so unbelievably cringe.
Okay.
How'd that phase? Needless to say, it was a phase. But we could rekindle.
Listen, the only thing being cringe and something being good is whether or not it's good, and you only get to the part where it's good if you keep doing it. Yeah. I'll bet if like you just this is an interesting example for this, but if you had just dedicated your life to like making that cover band, now it would be excellent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's what you just
Missed
inspired.
opportunity.
Here's
Well,
what you
no,
just
but if you
I
make
mean,
the cringe thing was my
yeah,
point.
no,
Make
no,
the
I
cringe thing and
understand.
keep making the cringe
I
thing.
just think it was so
Was
funny.
really my point.
Like those were the two artists.
here's
That's very specific.
here's where you just
I
inspired
know one
me.
song by Dido. That's why it's also
The Eminem song. The song, or I can't remember any other songs than the one she sang with Eminem, right?
Oh my
She only
gosh,
had
I
one.
don't know that.
Here's where you just inspired me. So you say Ingrid Michaelson and Dido, and I'm like, okay, we're obviously starting this band now. So
Right.
I'm already into it. And I was like, I'll do Ingrid Michaelson, but I will not do Dido. And then you just inspired me to be like, okay, maybe if we put our own spin on Dido, we make it our own.
Yeah.
We push through the cringe.
We push for the cringe.
Maybe we can include her, and we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I
can
agree.
we can Pussycat Dolls the
cover band.
yeah.
Alternative option.
Yeah.
We do ABBA.
Okay.
Better.
Okay.
Okay, did you
We
all
could-
listen to 18s? Speaking of ABBA cover band.
Oh my goodness, no.
Did I?
have not.
Do you know what that is?
Do I feel like I do somewhere back there.
Okay. Go with me on the journey.
Okay. Let's go.
I want you to imagine that you are 10 years old, and
There.
for your birthday, you open this holographic squishy CD case, and the first the first CD in that sleeve of the CD case is 18s, which was a
What was their song?
Swedish teenage cover band
Yeah.
of all ABBA songs.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's kind of iconic. Were they good?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
feel
were
like
the shit.
I feel like my 10-year-old self might remember, but this version not so much.
Yeah.
But it sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, I will happily reintroduce you
Let's
to
bring it up
18s.
karaoke night and see where it goes.
I love that this is like solid. We're doing karaoke night.
Then we've
The
committed.
wigs are coming out, y'all.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Anyone see ABBA? No. It's okay. Or,
Does
I mean,
anyone
18s.
see ABBA?
Has anyone seen them? What are they up to these days? Who's to say?
Where are they now?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, we're running low on time. We're running to the end, but I do have a question that I was wondering, and we kind of touched on it a little bit, but I want to circle back to it because I think there's more than okay. So we've talked about healing frequencies, and we've talked about the power of music and how the voice has been conditioned. We've been conditioned to be ashamed of it, to be honest, and embarrassed of it, especially in with others. And what I'm wondering is, I know with the work that I do and myself, the work that I've done with myself, I have human design friends, an open throat chakra, and I feel it so much there when I get like anxiety. And I know that there's got to be ways that I maybe haven't plugged into yet where you can use your voice to heal yourself and in a lot of different ways, probably we haven't even really discovered. But as far as that process, if somebody were to come to say to you, you know, I'm trying to heal my throat chakra using my voice, what would you recommend as like activities or practices they could do to help with that?
So honestly, any like vocal warm-up, vocal workout is good for like your regular everyday thing, but there is like a thing that I like to do that is supposed to quote unquote like massage your vocal cords, and we can all try it together actually. Basically what I want you to do is try to flatten your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and you're going to say an NG, like an on the lowest frequency that you can, and you'll feel it like right in here in your vocal cords, and it should like loosen up everything that's going on in here. So if you want to just like try it with me, it's kind of like an Om. It gives Om energy, but yeah, we'll do it all together. Ready?
Okay.
Can you feel it? Put your like fingers like right under here, and you'll be able to feel it so viscerally. Like, there's also a thing you can do.
It does feel nice.
It does feel
I
nice.
feel like my voice is much lower now.
It's
stretched it out.
It's supposed to, when you stress your voice out, or like stress out your throat at all, you bring your larynx to like a an up position, like a raised position, a little bit, and then if you want to bring it back down, you have to like swallow a lot. People swallow to like bring their larynx back down to like a relaxed position, or you can do that. It's like massaging your vocal cords. Another thing people do, which I will not do on camera because I feel like it's really gross, if your voice is kind of feeling kind of whatever, is to take a sip of water and like gargle and then swallow, and that will kind of clear up whatever's going on. Also,
gargling water.
I don't love gargling.
Why?
Because I just feel like it feels weird. It's just for me, like not as a teacher or anything. I just feel like it feels weird to me. You want to do
it?
Sorry, Carly.
How's your throat chakra feel?
She feels refreshed.
She feels refreshed. I actually learned that from a voice teacher on TikTok. She was like, yeah, I was doing this like musical theater like workshop, and somebody brought this to me, and she was like, her voice was all gravelly, and she was like, I was gonna do this and not explain it, but like, here we go. And she did it, and when she swallowed, her voice was like clear as a bell.
Wow.
Like immediately. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. And then I tried it a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, this works. This really isn't fake. Oh, crazy.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are a couple of really good techniques.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, essentially, if everything is vibrations and we are all photons just kind of being pulled together with electromagnetic force in a simulation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Are we there?
Yep. Yeah. I'm in that simulation with you now.
Yeah. Here we are in the simulation.
Then the vibrations that, like, if we can create vibrations, that's powerful. Mm-hmm. And so the vibrations of your throat, that exists inside your body.
Yeah.
That could have to me, that seems like it could have a huge impact.
It does. And that's what it is. Vibrations, literally. When you strum a guitar or, pull a bow across a violin string, what makes the sound is the vibration of those strings and the way that they vibrate across that open hole, and that is exactly what is happening in your voice. Your vocal cords come together and they vibrate, and that's what makes noise. That's how you speak, how you sing. I'll show you all a picture later. It's wild to see, but that's what we're doing. We're creating vibrations with our voice, and that's why the things that you say, the music that you create, the things that you internalize are so powerful, because that is your vibration.
Singing affirmations.
Powerful.
Would be so powerful.
Yeah.
That is powerful.
It is. And there are so many good affirmational songs out there. Like, yeah. That's why I took so many negative sounding songs out of my rotation. Things that say things like, I'm so anxious, I'm so sad, I'm so angry, because that's so powerful.
I've been listening to Tony Jones on Spotify, and she sings very empowering affirmations. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, I'll look it up.
There are some good ones. I wish I still had all of mine pulled up, but my number one affirmative song that I've been listening to on repeat is World Keep Turning by Pertinence. It's so good. It's a banger. Yeah. We'll use it as our play out when we leave today.
Oh, yeah. We should make a playlist. We should link up a playlist.
Oh, yeah. I have. Yeah, let's make a playlist for sure.
Okay, we can add it in the show notes.
Yes. Hell yeah. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Great vibrational healing
high vibes
music.
Yeah. High vibes, the highest of vibes.
Affirmation music.
For you, the collective. Before we end our chat, I mean, we could keep chatting forever.
Oh yeah, we could forever.
Just come back anytime. We will be here Wednesdays. We go live at 7:15 if it's Carling, because
I'm special.
Yeah. And we're accommodating pals here.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Listen, it's all good. One time you want to come in and yap, we will do that. Before we end this chat today, though, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to look forward to? What's coming down the
Ooh.
pipeline for you?
I have a bunch of shows coming up. Spellbound. Next one will be this first Tuesday of September, 7 to 8:30. I've got a bunch of shows. You can check me out at Carling Whitt, CarlingWitt, on Instagram. I post all of my shows and everything there. I'll also be at Island Hopper Music Festival. They just released the schedule for Island Hopper.
Nice.
Super stoked. I'm playing I think it's the 22nd and 23rd, but you can check out islandhopperfest.com or go to the Island Hopper app to see where me and a whole bunch of other local and national singer-songwriters are playing in September.
Very
That'll be
exciting.
Amazing.
super cool, super fun.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
It is so fun.
We'll link all that stuff up for you.
Yeah,
Oh, he's the
absolutely.
nicest.
Yeah.
Come hang out with Carling at Ritual Space first and third Tuesday of the month. So when's your next one? On the
Is September up there?
Oh,
the second? Is that
yeah, that's
September up
September
there?
up
Yeah,
there.
it's the
Yeah.
second. Come
Second
hang out with
of
me the
September.
second. Yeah.
2nd of September.
And then mark your calendars for the 30th when we eventually do karaoke.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna do karaoke
Yeah.
as well. So stay tuned. Thank
We'll
you
get that
so
up.
much.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having
showing
me.
up and vibing with us.
This is so fun. I'm so
So
glad
fun.
that I could make it.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Learned so much. Thanks for coming.
And we'll see you in space or back
Mhm.
here next week, Wednesday. So,
Probably
Bye.
space. Bye.
smell you later.
Smell you later.
And thanks, guys.